1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hi everyone, so today we're looking at page 120 and we're filling in the table in the last one. Okay, so we have triangle, parallelogram, rhombus, regular pentagon and a regular octagon. So we have to answer how many sides are each one, does it have parallel lines, how many angles, and it has a right angle. So if we look, the triangle is completed for us. So we know a triangle has 3 sides. It has no parallel lines because all the lines meet in the triangle. So if I was to draw a triangle here, so this one meets with this line meets with this line, and then these 2 lines meet, so they're all intersecting. And then how many angles does it have? So it has 1 angle, 2 angle, and 3 angles in the triangle. And it's even in the name, tri-angle, 3 angles, and it has a right angle. So sometimes it has a right angle when it is a right angled triangle. Right, and then the next one is a parallelogram. So we have a parallelogram is at the top of page 20 or 120, and we know that a parallelogram has 4 sides. And does it have parallel lines? We know it does because the top and the bottom lines are parallel, and then the one on the left and the one on the right are parallel. So they're parallel to each other. So opposite sides in a parallelogram are parallel. And then how many angles does it have? So if we look at the parallelogram, how many angles does it have? So we draw the parallelogram here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. And does it have a right angle? So could we draw a parallelogram with a right angle? So do you know any parallelograms that have a right angle in it? And then a rhombus. So we know a rhombus is a parallelogram where all the sides are the same length. So they are. So all 4 sides of the parallelogram are the same. That's what makes it a rhombus. And then a regular pentagon. So here's our pentagon here. So how many sides does this pentagon have? Does it have any lines that are parallel? So if we continue this line out, would it meet any line? So we know it meets this one. Does it meet any other ones? If we continue this line, would it join up with any others if we continued them on? So does it have any parallel lines? How many angles does it have? So here's an angle, here's an angle, here's an angle, here's an angle, here's an angle. So how many angles altogether does it have? And does it have a right angle in a regular pentagon? So in a regular pentagon, it would not have a right angle. So in a regular pentagon, each of these angles would be 72 degrees, which would be less than a right angle. And then a regular octagon. So this is our octagon. So how many sides do we have here in each of them? How many sides does this octagon have? Does it have any parallel lines? So if we were to continue to draw this line the whole way out, would it meet any line? If we continue to draw this line the whole way out, would it meet any line? If we continue to draw this line whole way out, would it meet any line? Or is there any lines it wouldn't meet? So is this line parallel to any lines? Or is this line parallel to any lines? Or is this line parallel to any other line that's there? So if we keep drawing this line the whole way out, would it meet all the different lines? Or is there one line that it wouldn't meet? So there's only parallel lines in the octagon. Now how many angles are in the octagon? So checking to see. And then is there any right angles in a regular octagon? So in an octagon, every angle inside the octagon would be, in a regular octagon, would be 45 degrees. So that would be less than a right angle. So in a regular octagon, would there be any right angles? There would be no right angles.